Hope all you Swabbies are still awake. Late Night Mega here. Well, he's not awake, he's dead. And the Swabbies, or I should say Swabbies reference, is to my Legend of Zelda Windwaker Let's Play.
You said we could be a family.
No, I didn't.
What are you talking about?
You said!
Wait!
I'm tired of waiting.
Oh, this isn't good. Oh, moldy goodness is approaching. Okay, so what we want to do is go over here. No, we're not going to be able to get in that door. That is not the door we are looking for. This isn't... Well, this is the room we have to be in, but I want to get something before this. There is danger now in these parts. So do be very mindful of that. Yeah, you can see the danger. Alright, let's see if we can sneak past him. There are four-legged moldeds. Yeah, that's not a door we can go in. We have to go onward. Be very sneaky. The moldeds can't open doors, so use that to your advantage. You can get up here. You can also use the windows in this room and the next room to help you see where the moldeds are and what direction they're walking, because, well, we don't have any weapons right now, so we don't want to anger them. Actually, the four-legged moldeds I just prefer to never have to deal with ever, but yeah, I don't get that luxury. We got another thing sitting there. Alright, oh, we got some handgun ammo. Well, we don't have a handgun. We'll get one soon. Yeah, obviously. Alright, so yeah, check the window. What way is he going? He's going the other way, so we should be clear if we hurry. And I like how the game is kind of teasing us with some crates here, too, because we don't have any weapon to get into those. Alright, where we want to go is... Well, I want to get to that room straight ahead. Well, it'll be straight ahead in our 3D environment. On the map, it would be the bottom left room. So we gotta go, like, all the way across the hall here. Oh, that was some good reading. And you're okay. You're going that way. I'm going this way. Yeah, and there's another four-legged molded that's patrolling the opposite hallway here. So I'm just going to dash into this room and close the door. I don't think the molded can come in here. I could be wrong, though, but this is a save room. And we have a handgun with minimal bullets. You can use bullets to open crates. Well, of course you can. We've demonstrated that. I'm going to avoid doing that as much as possible just because I don't like that whole concept. And I am going to drop a save point here because it's been a little while since we've saved. Yeah, this is our first save point that we actually get after beating Jack. Oh, the reason I keep mentioning like where my references are from is because I feel like the crowd of viewers that would watch this Let's Play would be different from the crowd that watches some of my other Let's Plays of RPGs and Zeldas and whatnot. Though I'm sure there's going to be some overlap, because, well, obviously there's overlap with me personally as I'm playing all of these games. Okay, what we want to do now is head back this way. I'm just going to get what we need to get out of here. So basically we have to go through that door that Evelyn just sealed off, and to do that we need to get a fuse. Well, when we try to get the fuse... Well, you'll see what happens when we try to get the fuse. Where is that molded? The one with the 4 legs. Because I want to not have to deal with him. Maybe he got lost. I don't know. Don't mind those sounds. Those are just background noise. It's not enemies making that sound. Yeah, like I said, a lot of this... Where did that go? Oh, okay. Well, we got going here. And, yeah, that triggers this guy, but we have a handgun. We're missing wildly with that handgun. Block his attack because blocking is good. Ooh, we got him. Okay, now this is the fuse we have to grab. You don't have to kill that guy in order to do that, but I wanted to get the handgun and some ammo to take care of that, because it's a lot easier than trying to run, because what will happen, and what's likely to happen, is you'll trigger that 4-legged molded as well on your way out. There shouldn't be any more moldeds that drop into this room. But I also kind of remembered one of them appearing when I was over by those washers, so that's why I'm going to take this a little bit slowly. Also, my memory of this section of the game is not as perfect as the rest of the game, because, well, I haven't played through the moldy tanker as much. So yeah, I'm going to be going a bit slower through this section, just making sure that we get items, making sure we're safe, because that's important too, and making sure I really don't want to miss things. I know I said I'm going to skip items on this floor, and the psychostimulants can actually be really useful in this area. Okay, well, we have the fuse. Did those other 4-legged moldeds despawn or something? You can go into this room, which there's... You can spend bullets on that. I don't have enough bullets to kill a 4-legged molded anyways. So... Unless I get... Well, oh, there's an herb. That's nice. I'm going to use most of the chem fluid that we get here to making, yeah, we'll spend bullet. Yeah, there's gunpowder, so you can use the gunpowder and the chem fluid to make 10 more handgun bullets. So essentially you spend 1 bullet plus 2 items to get a net positive of 9 bullets. I don't like that trade-off, but we're going to make that trade-off just because I don't need healing right now. And I might have to fight this molded. That's the only reason I'm doing that. Okay, he's got his back turned. Put the fuse in. Put the fuse in. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Okay, door's going to close automatically. That works for me. Yeah, once you get here, I believe the molded can chase you into this area. So do be mindful of that. I have had them, like, come through the doors, but I've fought them at the doors, too. And you can see there's a lot of floors to this place. So yeah, we're going to come up to the 3rd floor. If we go up to the 4th floor, there's basically 4 floors to this place, and then you have the basement level, which is going to be called S2. That's where we ultimately will have to get to. That requires us to do a lot of things before that happens. And I'm just scouring for items. There's not danger at the moment. There's just creepy little girl Evelyn.
What?
And you still can't point your gun at her.
You need to remember, so we can be a family.
Or not. Yeah, there's a save station and a moldy videotape. Ew. So we're gonna watch the moldy goodness. And we're going to be in this videotape. You can see we're going to be playing as Mia Winters. Test subject E001. That should mean something to you. Well, we went over that last time. C transport log, top secret. This video is going to take a while to load too. And yeah, we're going to spend like the rest of this video inside this video.
Alan,
Video
you're
inside a
getting
video.
worse.
She must have infected me during the attack. And I'm too far gone anyway. But it serves me right. It's my fault she got out.
Yeah, it is your fault. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna let you die.
I don't think you get
didn't
that
attack
much of
you?
a say in that, Mia.
Part of her imprinting protocol. I can't believe this is happening.
Imprinting protocol.
Take it. It has her tissue samples.
This is not...
You find her. You fix this.
This is not just
Okay,
an ordinary
where are you?
babysitting job that Mia went on, is it? No, it's not. And we get the machine gun. And if you check the inventory, we do not have any of the items that Ethan had, but we do have the Albert handgun and the Secrets of Defense, which were our rewards for completing this game. Which you haven't seen me complete, but I've completed it before. And we get some machine gun ammo. Now, I'm not a fan of the machine gun, but the game kind of forces us to use it here. I'll go over why I'm not a fan of it a bit later when we're actually using it, which might be fairly soon. So the reason I don't like the machine gun is it has really low damage output. And yeah, you get a lot of ammo for it. Actually, this game is very generous with the amount of machine gun ammo you get. But it takes a lot of shots to take down one molded enemy. And, well, that's all we have left to fight in the game are molded enemies. And bosses. Oh, chem fluid. There's various styles of molded enemies. And supplements, you know, again... It's like the game's trying to tell you something, hey, make psychostimulants. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to. The items you collect in this videotape are not going to carry you forward, so feel free to go all out. And basically we got this thing on our wrist, the codec, and that's going to help us track Mia, or track Evelyn. Help Mia track Evelyn. You can climb up through the window and get out of here, but first I'm going to grab some machine gun ammo that's sitting here. And we don't need to be in this section yet. This was back before the ship, well, it's got some moldy goodness on it, but before it went completely moldy. So we come in here.
She's vomiting.
That's
Damn,
from
Roger
her
said.
vomiting. Now we're getting a phone call.
How's it going?
She's vomiting. Far more in excess of her body mass.
Gee, you think?
Oh, great. We're gonna be seeing a lot more of her ugly friends if this keeps up. All right. We need to find her, and fast. This is getting out of hand.
Agreed.
Alright, so we come over here. We can grab that. I grabbed it quickly. It was an herb. But I do have chem fluid to combine it with. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, there's no reason to make handgun bullets. In fact, I don't even know if this section's going to give you gunpowder, so yeah, just use your chem fluids to combine with herbs. And I'll just rearrange things, make it pretty. And we can unlock the door from this side. And I'm just going to rearrange my item setup because I'm used to having the left button be to pull out the knife, so I want to keep that sort of consistency as I go through here. Because I don't want to accidentally pull out my knife when I need the machine gun. And we get a new thing there. It requires an item we don't have. It looks kind of like a blowtorch, but, well, we'll be seeing that item soon. And there's a moon guy. So, yeah, you just kind of want to go all out. What are you aiming at? Yeah, you can see it's taking a lot of shots. I'm not getting a lot of good headshots in either. And it's dead. So yeah, it takes about half a clip to kill a guy. I'll get some lucky shots where it won't take nearly as much, but still, it takes more than I would prefer. And we got another one of these things. Alright, and more supplements. I don't think there's anything else for us in here. And, oh, there's Evelyn. She's getting on the elevator. Don't worry, it doesn't matter how fast you run. You're not catching her here. That's part of the cutscene and game design. So, we'll take the elevator. Is there anything this way I can get? No, that's just back to our original room. Okay. I do kind of like the maziness of the ship. It's a lot more... Really, elevator? It's a lot more intricate. Oh my gosh, get your gun out. One thing I don't like about this section is you're going to get a lot of enemies that just drop down right in front of you. So, recommendation for the machine gun, you know, be kind of conservative with your ammo until they get up close to you, and then just unload on them. One thing that's nice is when you're unloading on them like that, the multi-hitness of the machine gun will stun them, most likely. We have to go... It's only giving us... Yeah, S2. Only going to give us one option there. So that's one good thing you can use the machine gun for. So it does have its advantages. It's not a terrible weapon, at least not in this game, but in other Resident Evils, specifically 4 and 5, I was never a fan of the machine gun. It just did not do enough damage, and the ammo was very scarce for it. Scarcer than what I would prefer for how much you have to use to deal decent amounts of damage. I ended up just selling any machine gun ammo, and yeah. Again, just kind of do like a burst fire there, and keep walking backwards just to keep your distance from the molded. That's the main strategy you want to use when you're playing as Mia here. Get all up in that moldy goodness looking for items, not find any items. And the other reason I'm going so slow through here is, well, you kind of guessed it, we're going to have to come through here in the present time, and the enemy layouts are going to be quite different, so I don't really remember the different, you know, when enemies are going to appear and whatnot. No, machine gun ammo. I was thinking it was something on the floor, and I couldn't figure out what that was. So yeah, I'll be going slow through this area. And you have one with the super arm. Again, just kind of use the same strategy. Be a little conservative on your shots, because as you do fire the thing, the recoil will, you know, slowly move your gun upwards. But as they get closer, burst fire. We're actually doing very well on ammo and whatnot. Here, don't mind my pausing. I was dealing with a situation off camera. Also, don't mind the game time that you see from this point forward, because it's going to be off by a couple hours. Okay, so now we get another new item, the remote bombs. I really like remote bombs. They're really good against the molded enemies. Probably one of my favorite weapons to use in the game next to that shotgun that I really like. But I don't get the shotgun. That was a nice headshot there. Don't bother reloading your gun until the molded enemies that you're dealing with are dead, because the machine gun takes a little bit to reload, and you've got plenty of ammo in it anyways. I don't want to use... Oh, really? Can't believe you got me there. Did not want to use a remote bomb on that guy. We will be using them, for sure. Chem fluid. Well, we can make another... Yeah, we can make another first aid med out of that. And we got more machine gun ammo. Again, I constantly forget where the items are located between here and when we travel through here in the present. And unlike other videotapes, we actually have weapons and health in this one. It's not just, you know, solve this puzzle, or this timing puzzle, or avoid Marguerite, or whatnot. We're actually doing combat in the videotape. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. Alright, I thought there was going to be more guys. I guess not. We're also going to find ourselves backtracking through this area while we're playing the videotape mode. So again, and you'll have more enemies spawning. So again, not fully familiar with the enemy spawn locations. Well, aside from the moldeds that are attacking us, this place mostly seems normal. Until we get here. Oh, and that door has one of those locks. Yeah, look,
Helen,
she's on the other side of that door, according to our
but
watch.
I don't have
Thanks.
a key.
Thanks, Mia.
Try to melt down the lock. You're on the bottom level, right?
Melt down the lock. I want a welding
Check our
torch. A
luggage.
welding torch would have been awesome. But no, you get a consumable item that we're going to find in this room. That's chem fluid, which, well, that is a consumable item, but not the one that is going to help us open the door. I'm not fully sure why we needed to have this thing and trigger there, because it doesn't really seem to add anything. Corrosive, that's what we need to open the door. We're going to pick all that up. It works kind of like the lockpicks, except, well, you have to use them on corrosive doors, or doors that you need corrosive to use. So let's demonstrate this. So you select it, you select the corrosive, it goes in there, and it does that. And we'll go through this door next time.